Tonight we are interviewing Dr. Stephen Proskauer, and he is the author of Karmic Therapy, Healing the Split Psyche. Good evening, Dr. Proskauer.
Good evening, Brenda. Thanks for having me over.
Yes, and can you tell us how, if somebody has physical symptoms like pain, how karmic therapy can deal with that?
Yeah, that's a pretty basic question about why would it be useful to get some karmic therapy. Let's say somebody has chronic headaches. This is an example I like to use because it's very clear. Then they've tried all kinds of medications, they've gotten body work, they've been through desensitization training of one kind or another, all focused on the headaches, and they're still having trouble with it. They can't seem to get over it. If we tackle that and ask them what their headaches are trying to say, and they go into a deep, relaxed space, suddenly the pain has a voice. And for example, it might say, "Leave me alone, don't touch me." And it comes from an experience where they were being abused or in a fight from childhood or past life, or maybe both. Or it could be from the prenatal period where they're inside the womb and mother's being assaulted by her husband or by somebody else. And she's saying, "Leave me alone, don't touch me." And at the same time, she's getting hit on the head. So head pain gets impressed on the psyche, one way or another, sometimes several different ways. And then it becomes habitual, it becomes very highly charged. So in karmic therapy, we have people repeat the emotionally charged words and over and over again until it releases its charge, and then we go on to the very next thing, and we clear out the emotional charge on all of these past experiences of where there was, say, a head injury. And as we do that, the headaches become less and less severe, and finally they may disappear because they were an expression in the body of old trauma. And that's basically how we look at physical symptoms that are, of course, not the ones that are caused by specific diseases. We're not saying that karmic therapy will cure a specific disease once it's gotten going. But if there are mysterious symptoms that don't seem to have a physical basis, they're very often based on these, what you might call karmic scripts or karmic experiences. And we listen to the voices of these symptoms, the tension, the pain, whatever, and let it speak until the body relaxes and is free. It might take several sessions, but the body tells us when it's finished with the work.
Right. Wow, that's very interesting.
Thank you very much for asking about that. It's a very fundamental question.
Yes, and let us tell people that your book, Karmic Therapy, Healing the Split Psyche, is available at razorpages.com.
Yes, and there's a lot more about physical sensation, many examples of how we use it in our work. It's really one of the cornerstones of this work, to be tuned into the body and let the body speak.
Well, thank you for your time tonight.
Thank you.